What's up, boys? We are back, and we're gonna smash out another video for you boys. So, in this video, we are gonna go over different time frames. Now, this is important. We are trading on the 5-minute time frame, but we use 15-minute time frame, and we can also use the 1 minute just for that extra confirmation on where market's gonna go, where market's gonna stop, where market's gonna react, right? So, I'm on the 15-minute time frame right now. If I jump down to the 5-minute, you guys can see the trade that we took last night. It's a very nice trade, right? Very nice trade. And I was actually watching it even after the trade happened, and I know where the market was going to stop and react because of the 5-minute time frame. Not that it really mattered in the scenario because we weren't really trading into it. Could we have traded into it? Yes. Would that be a little bit more risky? Also yes. So, on the 15-minute time frame, if we take a look on the left side of the screen, we have these fair value gaps right here. So, this fair value gap, let me quickly cover this fair value gap so if you guys don't know what a fair value gap is. It's a 3-candle pattern. So basically, if I zoom in over here, you guys can see the first candle. No, it does not matter what color the candles are. The first candle is going up, second candle going up, third candle going up. The first candle, listen closely, the first candle's wick, right? This one right here, so let's mark it out. The first candle wick and the third candle's wick are not touching. They are not overlapping. They are separated by the second candle. So first candle wick and the third candle wick are separated by the second candle. So this space between the first and the second candle is the fair value gap. That is where basically how it gets formed is there's lots of buy pressure, there's a less sell pressure, so it kind of makes a gap in the market. And basically, I'm not going to go into too much detail in this video, but all you guys need to know is these fair value gaps attract price to come and fill them again because it needs to go balance back the orders, right? So when you get a fair value gap, right, makes a fair value gap. Now there's more buy orders than sell orders in this position. So it needs to come back down and it needs to balance the price out. They also use fair value gaps so they can manipulate you to think price is going in a direction and then they go into another direction. For an example, let me see if I can find an example here. Okay, good example. As you guys see, another fair value gap. This part of the candle right here, the first candle right here, that wick is not touching the third candle's wick, because the second candle separates the first candle's wick and the third candle's wick. So, what is this right here? We have a fair value gap. So how does the market manipulate us into thinking we're going to go up and then we reverse? So, as you guys can see, we've been going down, made the fair value gap, came all the way down here, and then we started going up. Now there's buy pressure, right? Now people are thinking we are going up, but all we are doing is filling in and balancing price for this fair value gap. So we come up, hit it, and reverse, right? So whoever was in this sell position at the time, wherever their stop losses between here, they got stopped out, right? If they had it underneath this wick, then they're all good. But if they have it anywhere in here, if I go into a lower time frame like the 15-minute, if they have it somewhere like this, maybe there's a low here, maybe they had the stop loss under here for buys, came up and then came all the way back down and they were stopped out. So now you guys know how to identify a fair value gap. I also did a little diagram over here for you boys. First candle, third candle, second candle makes the gap. Boom. Very, very easy concept. Very easy concept. You guys shouldn't be stressed on this this concept of a fair value gap. Anyways, so now that we know what a fair value gap is, we can go on the 15-minute and we can mark these because we can see where does price want to go. And if we zoom out, we can see price has been going up for ages and it has lots of fair value gaps. So that means there's a big chance we're going to go down and we're going to start filling all these fair value gaps. So that was just a little bit of an indicator that we were going to be bearish for today. And as you guys can see, we were bearish and we got to catch some profit and actually make some money off of this trade. We don't really come into the market with too much of a bias. We're more reacting to what happens, but it's just good to keep in the back of the head because you don't want to be trading into a fair value gap. So I used the 15-minute just to scope out, get a better grip and get a better look on the whole market view. Cool. Now, 5-minute time frame. This is the time frame that we are using the most. This is the time frame that we are marking our levels, that we are placing our trades on. We are not placing our trades on the 15-minute, and we are not placing our trades on the 1 minute either. So, as you guys will see, I had this top level and this bottom level coming into today, and as you guys will see, we came down, we came up, gave a push, and then boom, we made so much money. It's gonna go to the moon, we're millionaires, all of that good stuff, right? So 15-minute, of course, we also use it for fair value gaps as well. We use it to mark liquidity, we use it to mark levels, all the good stuff. And I will be doing a video on liquidity because I feel like I can explain it very well, just so you guys can get a grip on where the market's actually going and why it's moving. Now, I'm not trying to go too complex, but it's good to have an understanding on actually why is the market moving a certain way and why is it going that way as well. Another thing I would like to point out, with the 15-minute time frame, this fair value gap that we pointed here, if we're on the 5-minute time frame, there's no fair value gap here. There's a fair value gap here, and there's also a fair value gap here, but there's no fair value gap here, right? But on the 15-minute time frame, if I go back to here, there it is. We have that fair value gap, right? So sometimes fair value gaps won't show in one time frame, but that will show in the other time frame. So yeah, 15-minute time frame, just to get an overall good view on what the market is looking like at the moment. 5-minute time frame is to mark our levels, to get our entries, to find little other fair value gaps, and find our liquidity points as well. Cool. Jumping onto the 1-minute time frame. Now the 1 minute, it's an interesting time frame. We don't really use it often at all. I like to use it when I'm watching my trades. For an example, if we're in this trade right here, right? Let's say it goes down, and then it goes all the way back up, and then all the way back down, and it comes all the way back up again, and then leaves a huge wick, nearly hitting our take profit, and then the candle closes here. We can cut our losses short because we can see, you know, by that candle, it's looking very improbable. Also, in the 1 minute time frame, sometimes we can find little liquidity sweeps so we can get a better edge over the market and we can actually see what direction it is going. So as you can see, it came up here, swept this high, and then started dropping, gave us our entry, and we entered. But we don't really care about 1 minute fair value gaps because it's a very low time frame, and like I said before, higher the time frame, the more chance it's actually going to react out of a fair value gap. So 1 minute, it moves a lot. As you guys can see, it's going up, down, left, right, center, backwards even. I don't know if you guys knew we could do that, but it goes fucking backwards sometimes. But yeah, that's all it is. 15 minutes to get a good view on the market. 5 minutes for our entries, our levels, you know, fair value gaps, all of that good stuff. And the 1 minute, just to watch the trade, just to see how it's doing, just to see how it's reacting. And we can also see many little confirmations of a liquidity sweep, so we can have a little bit more of a bias on where we're going when we enter the trade. That's about it, boys. Very short, very simple video. Hope you guys enjoyed. We are on to the next video. Next video after this one, we are going to cover stop losses and take profits. This is an interesting subject because the market's always different. I called it the other day, I called it finding the trade's personality because it's a big thing about it. It's an exciting topic. I'll see you guys in that video. Peace. Let's go.